Good day, everyone. This is Joe Smith, and this is the news. Billionaire hedge fund manager Ray Dalio said during a press conference that the reason why the economy isn't growing is because the world has gone mad. Central banks are dishing out cheap money left and right to idiot investors that are just throwing it away on companies with no hope of being profitable. A lot of people are guessing that there's going to be a recession here during Trump's second term. Other news, Sears Kmart Corporation got a $250 million investment. They're still going to close another 96 stores between Sears stores and Kmart stores nationwide in Puerto Rico. So Joe Smith didn't realize they still had 96 stores open nationwide. So chances are, if there's one anywhere near you, it's going to be gone by the end of the year. Coke has announced a new beverage product. So for all of you that have been waiting all your life for new Coke, the time is still not here. Coke is coming out with a fruity, sparkly water beverage that is going to call AHA. AHA, that's spelled AHA. Coke CEO said to the Pepsi CEO, "Take on me." Got some wintry weather hitting most of the country. Had first frost here in Walmartville. Got some snow up north. Did you get a text message last night or this morning or yesterday from Valentine's Day? Yes, Valentine's Day 2019. Apparently on Valentine's Day, a server crashed. When you send a text message to your phone, it goes to the tower, to a satellite, to a server farm, and back, and all that in like a blink of an eye. Well, these computer servers, kind of like your email servers, they process all these text messages and route them to wherever they need to be routed to. And apparently one of them crashed on Valentine's Day. That Sprint, T-Mobile used. Also, it sounded like some Verizon and AT&T customers were affected. So some 169,000 or so text messages that were being processed or in queue to be processed at the moment of the crash got hung up on this server and was never sent, never processed. And people that sent them didn't realize they never went through, and of course people that were supposed to get them never realized that they're supposed to be getting one. So with it being Valentine's Day when this happened, it may have caused some heartbreaks or disappointments, texting someone that you like and then not hearing back from them, thinking they don't like you, so you moved on and try to find someone else while they're sitting waiting for a reply from you. All because some dumb computer server crashed. So hopefully not too many relationships were ended, but this has been causing some problems because it's taken all these months, all summer long, to get this server fixed and plugged back in and online. They finally got it fixed here a day or two ago. And when they turned it on, plugged it in, turned it on, all that, then it processed all these text messages that were waiting to be sent and sent them out in the middle of the night to most people got them. And problem, a few that have come forward were that some of these text messages were from friends or boyfriends or husband or wife or someone that's since passed away since Valentine's Day. So they got an eerie text message from a deceased loved one in the middle of the night. So, yeah. Oops. Joe Smith forgets to name the company that owned the server, but you can look up the story online if you want. It sounds like they're trying to apologize for some of this, and not quite sure why it took so long to get the thing fixed or plugged back in. Didn't they have Amazon Prime shipping for their computer parts? So yeah, Joe Smith thought that was one crazy story to share with you guys, but let's see here. Yeah, there's some headline. Joe Smith hadn't had a chance to click and read the story yet, but some blind guy somewhere in the country is getting bullied and berated and picked on or that by animal rights groups because he has a CNI dog. So we'll have to do some reading on that and might have to report on that later on. A couple other stories too. Doctors have performed a penis transplant back a year ago, and the recipient is saying that everything's working like normal now after a year of healing and adapting and whatnot. It's kind of a sad story what happened. This guy is a war veteran and was a victim of ID and almost lost the lower half of his body or that, but this is bringing good news to millions of millennials that were born without one and think they're a girl. Watch Jeffree Star and Kardashians for makeup tips now instead of going out and doing man work. The New York Lion lady has been arrested. This woman that jumped into the lion's den at the zoo, although I guess she was separated by a ditch or something from the lion. But she has turned herself into the police and they arrested her, filed trespassing charges. It's like people quit doing stupid things to get on the news or get on YouTube. Yeah, that about wraps it up here for right now. The headlines that Joe Smith found the most interesting and stories to share with you guys. So, thanks for listening. Um, Stay tuned for another episode. Joe knows. Joe Smith's working on that one wrench that was real rusty and kind of restoring it and using some body putty to fill in the rust pits and painting it and that on the next couple episodes of Joe Knows, and then got some other great tips scheduled for next week. Got Veterans Day coming up Monday. Got a couple more. Name that, or one more. Name that tune. Animal Week here tonight. Got Canada Week next week, and might do Canada Week again the following week too. Just have to see how it goes. Got a couple awesome Canadian guys that like to play along and that name the tune, and maybe we can get Junk from Work playing on Canada Week here, and then do Canada Week again and get Junk from Work playing name that tune another week. See how many songs the Canadians get, how many songs the Americans get here. Would that suck to you Canadians to get beat out on your Canadian artists by Americans on Name That Tune? So, guys, be on time. Be ready for a game. And if any of you Canadians don't get Monday's tune correct, Joe Smith is going to play the last more sets you ought to know the rest of the week. But that's been Joe Smith, and that was the news.